The G-Wade Podcast with Deacon Dirty.
But so what point would you guys did because I know before because there was a lot of like labels looking at you guys on the on the Christian side, and mainstream wanted y'all to water it down some too.
Yeah, and the Christian labels too. like this was our paradox with the paradox with us was like, okay, like the paradox with me and Red was like the CHH or whatever call it, God, but
right.
Like, and I have to give it raw. You don't have to keep it a buck. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So they were like semi-embrace us, but then we was too raw for them. So it was like we was like the stepchild of gospel rap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, okay, they rap for God, but some people actually thought me and Red was rapping for God and still moving drugs at the same time.
Wow.
Well,
listen,
no joke.
Because the lyrics was so raw, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm like, where you get that from in the are you listening? So it's like when say if we be in a magazine or something like that, right? People say, yeah, Corey Red, besides they down with us, they Christian hip hop.
Yeah.
And but when God do a milestone or something like that. But then other than that, it was like, oh no, them dudes ain't doing it properly. We prefer the movement, or we prefer they're doing it properly. So they would ostracize us 1 second. Then whenever something happened, they embrace us. Oh yeah, they down with us.
Yeah.
So it was always this thing where we the church, the street felt us, but it was a little too much godly for them. The church felt us, it was a little too move street for them. So I was like, well, you know what? There's this place right here where we at, where we kind of ticking them off, the religious, and we kind of ticking the street off. So I think we on point.
We definitely on point.
We ruffling feathers on both sides. I think we on point here.
Absolutely. So at what point did you and Red? What was the first project y'all dropped? Because I remember Resistance is Futile.
Before it was the Marketing East first, then me and Red would just jump on various projects with everybody, mixtapes.
So y'all was doing like the King, what was that joint? King's College joint, and
we did stuff with them. We were just kind of like all over the place for a while,
and
then we had I remember we had one project we put together just because we was broke and starving. So we put a collaboration of things we've been on, and we literally had like a black and white label, and it called it a Can I Eat 2 production. So
that's funny.
And then we had started putting some money away and started recording, and that's when we started messing with these guys over at Life Music at the time. And
that's right, Life.
That's when the Resistance came about. You know what I'm saying? That's when we were like, okay, we in the studio for real. We put it down for real, and that's how all that came about.
Well, what do you think back then, man? Was like the because it seemed like, and maybe I'm wrong, but it just seemed like only one group. They know who they are. Cross Movement. It seemed like there was only one group that was really eating. Because you said we starving, can I eat 2?
Yeah, but you know what I have to give to them though, man. They stuff was really organized.
Very organized, bro.
They embraced something that that a lot of us, I'll speak for me and Red, that we didn't fully get at the time. Like the importance of a team.
Yeah.
They really like I remember because we've been on tour with them and stuff like that. But
I remember that. Yeah.
Impressive to me is like they had people for different things. Like they had while some of us was trying to micromanage, they had people to handle this. They had people that was handling, trying to get support for them.
Right.
They had people that you wanted to do donations to cross. They had this. They
had the PR team. They had the management. Yeah.
Right. And I remember one time when we was going, I looked at it and I just took note. I said, yo, man, I gotta pray to God put a team together. These guys got everything clicking.
Yeah.
Like the scripture says that God bless us with all spiritual endowment and gift, but He also gives us all prudence as well and practicality. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
A lot of us had the spiritual aspect, but we didn't have the practicality, you know, like, see, like now, I play like now, like with my company now, we know I got a team, I got a partner, I got operations manager to handle things. I got graphics people, like, you know, like these are important, you know, these, or you know, or you get your songs, some things, you know, the songs ain't registered. These guys had everything registered.
Everything registered. They was getting their royalty checks.
You know what I'm saying? That people reaching out to radio, trying to service the radio station. So, you know, so that they really had a well-oiled machine. I had to give them that. You know what I mean? Yeah. They were just backpacks on our back, jumping out anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Which is dope, because you got to be led too.
Facts.
But you know, like, you have to have those things in place. So I think them having that stuff in place, and having that well-oiled machine, and also, you know, you just have to have a company where people can write a check out to. So not everybody's gonna write a check out to Rob Young.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Then you got tax ID. So they can file that taxes. They can put a check. So if somebody wanted to support you, they can. You know, okay, we're gonna make it out to, now you can make it out to JR Entertainment.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. But, you know, they don't feel like they're getting robbed. There's an entity that they can send this money to. You know.
Exactly. Right. Now I feel you. And you guys, it was like y'all was getting called by.
And let me not water it down all the way.
Yeah.
And it was like, of course, there was also like with like a lot of it within the church. Sometimes they felt like the safer bet to certain ministries, because you didn't know what me and Red was going to do or say.
Because y'all might have lived them lyrics, bro.
Yeah. So it's a combination of the two things, you know.
Yeah. We started. It seemed like at some point we all started. Like this group core of people that kind of ran in a circle. It was Corey Red, G Wade, Kelly Kales from South Jersey.
Yeah.
I mean, remember everybody. What's the girls? Cassandra, DJ, and them.
Yeah, I'm on. She on my Facebook too. Cassandra, what's that stuff?
It was DJ something. I can't remember what her DJ name was, but it was like this core group of people that's always stuck together. We hung out a lot in South Jersey.
You know, and I think even at that time, if you know, but God is, you know, like God knows, you know. But I think even at that time, I think we were like there was something trying to string us all together then. And I just I think, if you know, like I said, if we could have saw a little more clearer, we would have probably been able to knit together in a more like I said, we spiritually was always connected.
Yeah.
But in business and practicality, if we would have connected, then I think we could have made some awesome stuff happen back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we had the room full of everybody who could do something. You know what I'm saying?
And I was always a firm believer, because I remember I would always pray, like, well, how come we I was always looking for that person that would help with this, and looking for that person to help with this, and I remember I just caught a revelation one time, like, yo, like, we are the people we're looking for.
We are the people we're looking for. Yeah.
The people we're looking for, they're all right here.
Yeah.
They're all right here. So
that's true.
That's one of the things that you know, even with my company now, is like, you know, like, nobody has to put out. I'm not looking for nobody to put out my music no more. I put it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm you know, I'm not looking for, you know, like, who's gonna do it. We're gonna do it. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna get a team together that way, because I really believe that when you can't find who you're looking for, and sometimes you have to look in the mirror and say, like, wow, hold up, I'm that public relations person, or I'm that the market, or I'm that label, or I'm that, you know, like, look at what you're doing now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. But
that person.
But it goes back to what you were saying, like, you know, on the spiritual side, everything was there, but just recognizing that, hey.
And we were young too. It was ego, a lot of ego.
A lot of that.
And I ain't getting under them, or I ain't sitting under them, or
right.
A lot of machismo, a lot of testosterone, a lot of everybody had the epiphany of what.
God said, you know what I'm saying?
right. So I think life kind of bust us all upside the head a few times, and you know, like how Trey used to say, if you don't get it, you gonna get it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
So now I'm like now it's like I really appreciate the body, not the church, the brick and the glass, the body of many parts and all one function. And I really appreciative. Like now, I really pray. I be really praying. Like, oh, like help me get people together that we can make a move together. Before, like, hey, me and Red gonna jump out here, and you know what I mean? And now I get it now. Like I get it now. You I don't care who's at the forefront of something. You know what I mean? I don't care who's at the forefront no more. I just want to play my part. I just want to play my part in it, and I want to be down with people who all, because it's I mean it's one thing that look at I mean, when you see certain heroes in the Bible, that's dope and everything, but I think I like really now like the whole Holy Ghost moving through different people to accomplish one goal. I think that's so ill, man. It's a beautiful thing when you see everybody working together to accomplish something.
Right.
And you know what I mean? Like even when I watch movies nowadays, right? When I watch movies, I'm watching the credits, bro.
Looking at the credits, yeah.
When the credits go, I'm like, oh, this company came together with this company, and this company did the graphics, and this one did the and these people did the stunts.
Right.
Look how in the world, all these companies could put all these stuff aside. All these companies agree with each other on everything? No. But but for what has to be done, they all come together. You can see how many companies come together to make one movie.
Bro. Yeah.
Like different animation, stunt, graphics, this, voiceover.
Right. Exactly.
And I'm like, wow, look at it. So I think I really kind of appreciate that process more now, you know?